Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Danny here with a short-ish video. I just got back from the Redwoods. Yay, it was so beautiful. We got a little camping spot right by the river, right in the midst of these big redwoods. It was gorgeous. We drove up Highway 1, which is a very beautiful and treacherous and scenic road on the coast, and a lot of times that road is closed because of rains, mudslides, and things like that. And it's been closed for close to a year, maybe a year and a half, and they just opened it up. So we drove down the coast. It was awesome. So it was a good recharge. Sorry. It was a great recharge. It was difficult coming back to look at the news. I tried to do a reading on the news, and I can't do it. So I will wait till I ramble, but Friday, tomorrow, I may not do a ramble, and I may do one Saturday, just kind of like a recap. Give me a second to get into this cycle, because holy crap. All right, but before, I'm not going to get into the news cycle that much, but before I do, I certainly want to say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Say hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. What'd you think of the Redwoods? I didn't go. No, you didn't. You stayed home, didn't you? Yeah, I stayed home and played in your bathtub. Really? Yeah, that was really cool. All to myself. You know, sometimes you need a bathtub all to yourself. All right. So we have big energy coming on. We can feel it with the eclipse, full moon, New Year, Chinese New Year, on the 17th, not to mention Barb's birthday, but I'm not going to mention any names, but not to mention that birthday on the 17th. Everybody say happy birthday to Barb on the 17th. Barbara. Barbie. No, not Barbie. Okay, sorry. I went to the wrong place. Anyway, there's a lot of energy going on. A lot of letting go, rebuilding. And I've been saying this for a while, that this toxic, overbearing male energy is leaving. And this is part of that, the wood snake, the snake shedding its skin, and that's no longer serving us. And we are going into a newer place that is more balanced energy, more divine feminine energy. And I'm always seeing the pendulum swing back, and it's like when Obama was in, and then we got Trump and it swung, and then we got Biden and it swung back, and then we get Trump and it swung back even further. And so now with this energy of heavy-handed masculine, is the pendulum going to swing too far to the divine feminine? I get no, but then I'm a masculine guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that feminine energy will allow that to happen. Maybe in some circles where it should happen, yes, but overall, it's going to be more balanced. And I heard the word, there's just justice, balance with justice in this. So it's tough energy right now. Be really gentle with ourselves in this energy. Take some time out. I pulled 3 cards before I started this reading, and the first card that I got with this energy is the ever unfolding rose. And I thought, oh, isn't that gentle? It just, so it's not going to be this, bam. It's going to be this ever full, it's going to be gentle. And then I looked at the keywords. Cracked open. Oh my gosh. It's happening for you, not to you. Cracked open, this ever unfolding rose. Oh my God. I'm like, okay, tower moment. No, it's just an it just happens. It just unfolds as it does. Okay. So I'm still like, cracked open? The next card I get is Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Love that card. I went up to the Redwoods. I changed my energy. Then I came down and I'm getting cracked open. I think I need to go back to the Redwoods to see those majestic redwood trees. And when you look at them, I put a short video up on it. You could see this redwood tree and it's all burnt out in the center. And then as you pan up, you see it's still growing. It's still strong. Now some of them didn't make it, but this one did, and it had a fairy ring. It had its family all around in support of this matriarchal tree. And all those trees communicate with each other. They are on their own web of creation, communicating back and forth. Watch out for this. Be careful of that. Embrace that. Do something to change your energy. Dance with life. Joyce Vance was talking to Representative, what's her name? I'm going to mispronounce it. And that's not a bad thing because I can't pronounce anybody's name. Pramila Jayapal. I think I got it right. Good thing aliens don't get mad at me when I mispronounce their names, because I cannot. So I call them Bob. Some of them. Not all of them, because that would be confusing. Back to the reading. Joyce Vance was talking to Jayapal, and Joyce says, I go to your district and I go to a knitting retreat. And I thought, if I went to a knitting retreat, that would change my energy. Knit one, purl two, whatever that means. Anyway, do something to change the energy if we're getting stuck in this. I mean, I couldn't do that reading. I tried and I'm like, I can't do it. So I'm just going to do positive, high vibe stuff here. The next card I got is the Initiation. Whoop. And I look at all the darkness around that. I go, oh, but there's light. I can go through the tunnel. I can go through the cave. Yay, yay, yay. And I see that. But what really drew my attention was the lightning. And I went, oh, crap, it's lightning. And as soon as I looked at that, I went, snake. Wood, snake, wood, redwoods, snake. Let it go. Let go what doesn't serve us. And now we're moving into the fire horse. Fire. The inside of the tree got burned up. Okay. Horse. Get on your horse. Dance. Dance with life. Change. Do something to change your energy. Okay. I'm going to do something to change the energy. Let's change the energy. Let's just do a general 411 reading on how we change the energy, how we dance with life when we look at some of this news cycle that we're going through. Canada, my heart goes out to you guys. The Epstein files, what Pam Bondi did was horrific to the survivors. And then it goes even deeper, because there's a lot of stuff going overseas talking about kids being and so they're opening up sex rings over there, um, trafficking rings in Europe, in Asia, and that's all coming to light. It's going to be dark and ugly, and we don't need to watch a lot of that, especially for us being empathic and sensitive. It's stay in love as much as we can. Um, yeah, because it's just not a little group. It's a huge group. I remember when I first started reading, people would ask me, "Can you read on the missing indigenous kids?" And I tried, and it's hard. That's all coming to light. That's all coming up. And is it going to dig it even deeper underground? I don't think so. And maybe that's just me full of hopium. All right. And then, on top of all of that, just changing the vibe, we have American lasers, not Jewish space lasers, American lasers shutting down air traffic in airports. Oh my gosh. The current administration is unraveling in their incompetence. Okay. Danny, yes? Is that you, Psychic Duck? You know it is. What? Change your energy. Okay. How do we change our energy when this crap keeps coming at us all the time? How do we, besides turning it off? That's easy. Turning it on is easy too, but how do we turn it off? How do we change our energy? How do we dance with this ever unfolding rose, with us being cracked open? How do we dance with life? How do we change the energy? All right, we'll do that. It's the Two of Cups. It's finding your partners. It's being in communion with, it's not the three, it's the two, but so just finding a small group. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, and Bad Bunny too. That was a good show. Although some people, here we go. 5, the loss, sadness. So when I think of Bad Bunny and I flip this card over, my evangelical MAGA relative goes, "Did you guys look at the lyrics? I bet you if you did, you wouldn't think it was so positive." And I go, "Did you look at the lyrics? What are you talking about? What thing offended you?" Silence. Okay. Because, squirrel moment. One of the things I did I had a mediumship session. It was a class. We were doing trans mediumship, and different than evidential mediumship. And this guy and I got hooked up together, and he started speaking in German. I understood everything he said. I don't speak German, but I totally got what he was saying. And maybe it was English with a really heavy German accent. I can't remember now. It is on video, though. I think it's on his website, Andre, I can't pronounce his last name. Never mind. Good thing he's an alien, because he doesn't get upset at me. Okay, let's drop this down again. How do we change our energy. Come into partnership with someone, even though it's really sad. With the Five of Cups, here we still have 2 cups left. That's these 2 cups. Come into a small group. It's going to take work. It's not like it's going to be so easy. In the past is the restriction, the Eight of Swords, not being able to move. But we're asking, how do we dance? It's not really clear. But look, it's a rainbow. Just pick one. Pick the best one that we can pick, as far as we know. I love this Illusion Delusion card in this deck because it's so positive. And then we move forward to Truth. Ace of Swords. How do we dance? New start. New truth. We get the Queen of Wands energy. Powerful truth energy coming. 2 of Wands, something coming to fruition in time. Again, 2 of Swords at a crossroads. And this isn't a blind decision. This is something that we're seeing through a little mesh. It's not called mesh, but... And the final outcome is dance. Temperance. Balance. Winner. 6 of Wands. And the Empress. The Abundance card. I like this card. She's dancing between portals. So, it feels like, to me, how do we let go of the sadness? It's such hard work. I feel restricted. I don't know what to actually do. I don't know what cup to pick, what to dance with. I don't know how to do that. Find a singular thing that you can use. We have information coming from the Queen of Wands that's bringing forth some fiery information. We have the 2 of Wands that's going to open up this gate, I think, in the external position. Again, with these swords of truth, they're going to come to light. It's going to be balance. We're going to feel good about it, and we're going to have abundance. So as we pick this card, we focus on these 3 cards. Temperance coming in as a winner, and the abundance of the Empress. We have 2 2s, 2 3s. We have 3 2s. 3 2s, 2 3s. I like 3s. Body, mind, and spirit. Trinity. We got a lot of good energy here. Even though it doesn't feel like it is, we got a lot of really good energy in these cards. Dance with Temperance. Okay, that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I will try to be on. Not tomorrow, but maybe Saturday. Maybe. Anyway, be good to each other. And peace and love.